Hi friends, welcome to the business studies class. Today we are going to learn about the important principles of management developed by Henri Fayol. In this module, we are going to study three principles. They are subordination of individual interest to general interest, remuneration of employees, and centralization and decentralization. First one is subordination of individual interest to general interest. This principle implies that individual interest must be subordinate to general interest if there is any conflict between the two. General interest is in the form of common purpose of a next higher entity. For individuals, the next higher entity is the group of individuals. For group of individuals, the department. For departments, the organization as a whole. Conflict of interest at any level should be solved by referring to the interest of next higher entity, and ultimately organizational interest will prevail over all other interest. For example, a manager of a company is given the responsibility of buying office furniture. His relative happens to be a dealer of furniture. The manager purchases the furniture from his relative's firm at a price higher than other dealers. This will benefit the manager personally but will be a loss for the company. This situation is not desirable. The positive consequences of this principle are: first one, there is emphasis on achieving organizational goals. Second one, there is coordination among goals at all levels. The violation of this principle results in frequent interest conflicts and emergence of organizational politics leading to self-serving behaviors. Next important principle of management is remuneration of employees. This principle implies that remuneration of employees should be fair and provide maximum possible satisfaction to employees and employers. At the same time, it should be within the paying capacity of organization. For example, if a company is earning profit and has grown substantially in the past few years, thereby increasing its paying capacity, there should be a proper raise in the remuneration of its employees even without their asking. This will motivate them to give their best. The positive consequences of this principle are as follows. Employees tend to feel satisfied and support organizational goals. Employees' commitment to work remains high. The violation of this principle results in conflict between owners and employees and high rate of employee turnover ratio. Next important principle of management is centralization and decentralization. This principle involves the extent to which authority is centralized or decentralized in an organization. Centralization means concentration of authority at top level, and decentralization means widespread distribution of authority. Share of authority of a manager depends on his character, mental worth, reliability of his subordinates, and also on conditions or nature of business. However, since both absolute and relative values are constantly changing, it is desirable that the degree of centralization and decentralization may itself vary constantly. For example, the vital decision such as determining the goals of the organization, plan, policies, etc., can be centralized, while for the routine decisions such as purchase of raw materials, granting leave to employees, etc., can be decentralized. The positive consequences of this principle are: it leads to adoption of appropriate level of centralization, and there is appropriate use of authority. The violation of this principle results in complete centralization, causing undue delay in decision making, or complete decentralization, leading to coordination and control problems. Thank you.